What's up, everybody? I'm Mega Sapphire, and welcome back to The Boss. Let's see what's going on here. Whoa. Are you all me? About freaking time? I'm gonna figure that out. It wasn't dumb. Is that Billy? This flipping computer just censored me? This is the weirdest thing I've seen. The stupidest thing I've seen. Billy, how come you're back to life? Step away from the Billy. This is the best moment of my life. Jack, you're a lovely person, but I think one of you is more than enough. Yeah, I can agree. My game's plot actually came true. Yeah, you're right. I'm stuck in my computer just like you are. Wait, does that mean you never escape? I mean, technically I always lived in your computer. Sorry, I skipped the computer within the computer. Here we go again. So these are all the Jacks from the fan games that Jack has played. That's pretty cool. And Papyrus is just decked out and Jacksepticeye merchandise. That's cool. But Undyne, it's a huge problem. Don't be ridiculous. You've seen horror movies. Nobody ever looks up. Do you not see Jack? Oh wait, Alphys. It's early. Okay, give me a break. Do you not see Jack and his friends standing right here listening to your entire conversation? What do you do? What do you do? Don't look up, Jack. Just don't. Why not? You'll die. It'll be horrible. We won't want that, would we, Papyrus? We already really wanted to happen to our dear, merciful friend. Here's the key, Alphys. Thank you. I really hope finding it this time wasn't as bad as the last time. Well, it depends on who you ask. I'll take the first one again in a heartbeat. See? And you brought a friend. Alphys! Yeah? I love you! Thank you, I think. And Undyne and Papyrus, I love you too! And I ship you so hard. What? What? You too? Both of you. I'm really lost right now. Undyne and Papyrus are the OTP. I never met anyone who ships the them other than myself. I'm more of an Alphys and Undyne person. Me neither. I'm sorry, that's probably pretty rude to say in front of you two. Your computer is your story. Tell it however you want. But cool to know that means that Alphys and I have someone to double date with, even if it's someone including the other version of me. Oh yeah, that sounds like a fun date. I know what you're thinking. Get back in the trash, Alphys. I never left. I think it's kind of weird to pair up people you know in person, even if you only met them today. So you're saying you want to go out with Rambo? What? No, shut up! I think I have a new OTP. So, next key. Well, you guys are doing great so far. We just need the last key. You still can't get the firewall down. No, it seems to have mutated. Whatever this boss is, whoever this boss is, did their homework. I can't do a thing. Well then, what sort of danger fields will we be facing this time? I can't tell. Whatever, it seems to have a looping signal to it. Other than that, I can't get a good read on it. Best way to be prepared for anything it might throw your way. I mean, the signature. It seems to be a game that resets itself a lot. I wonder what that could mean. We won't know until we find out. hopefully it doesn't reset itself because we die all the time. Well, thanks for all your help, Albus. Now onward, team! Wait, no, not team. Gang, comrades, Posse! Ooh, Posse Septiceye! I like that. Okay, Posse Septiceye, let's roll. Toil is blocking the way. Hello again, Jack. Hello again, Toil. What brings you to this portion of the house? Can a man visit his own kitchen? Well, I do not see why not. However, I am afraid that the kitchen is in a state not suitable for human eyes. Does that mean what I think it means? Yes, for the sake of your mental health, I am forbidding you from stepping foot into the kitchen until further notice. Time to call my insurance, I guess. Damn, how bad is it? Whoa. This place grew. Wow, they only moved that far up in the line? Hey, Nugget, how you doing? Nugget is feeling more than better than last we saw each other. Oh, that's good. What's making you feel better? The artwork. It's soothing the Nugget's soul. It makes his problem seem infinite. I will do that. The colors are memorized and Nugget feels a sense of calm. Also, as it happens, Sans is satisfactorily Lord Stark of Nuggets. And he has already earned Nuggets of friendship and trust. What can I say? The kid speaks to me. It was Sans. No more talking. Nugget must restore his inner balance. Shoo. I want to see these actually. I feel a strange connection to this picture. Yeah, as coolly as it is, I feel like someone important might have drawn it. I hope this person ever makes a game. They'll find outside help for the art. Nice. That's from Super Hot, right? That was actually a pretty cool series, especially when he did it with VR. That one's great. I wonder who painted it. Whoever did made me look super hot. Ha ha ha, never heard that one before. Too bad that they're not crediting the artist. I kinda wish that they did. Huh. Now we just... Alright, I'm not gonna read each line of dialogue. And we've already seen that one. Nah. Well, that was weird. This monster's made me really glad I've got Sans here instead of them. He's too lazy to try to kill me. File 4. Oh, see you guys. Wait, I have something for you. Okay. Papers, please. Okay, Potato Man. Just let me into my room. Very bold move, but join into your room with such confidence. But I still can't let you in. I think this might be revenge on all the times you denied him access in the glory greatest country. But he will always be my favorite. Come back with passports, entry ticket, vaccination worker. I never thought this guy would be such a sucker for the rules. And before you go, take this, a potato. You need food for your journey. Okay, but a potato. It is very important. Glory to Rasputin. Guess we're not going to get a sufficient explanation. You got the potato. Don't know why we got the potato, but we got it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee number 427 did. Wait, hold on a moment. Cut the music. You're not Stanley. Who the hell are you? Why are there 4 of you? When did I ever indicate that this was a multiplayer game? No, not here. Not there. I specific... Oh, damn it. Fine, very well. Who are you?
I'm Jack.
Jack. Jack? Oh, no, I can't. I can't call you Jack. Jack's a rubbish name. Jack is not a hero's name. Jack is the name of a man who slaughtered streetwalkers in 19th century London.
Oh yeah, it was like Jack the Ripper.
Jack is the name of a financially challenged boy who disobeys his mother, climbs a beanstalk and steals from a giant. Jack is not a hero.
I mean, sometimes I go by
Sean.
Sean.
Sean, I could live with a name like Sean, but Jack? I will find a more suitable name for the protagonist of this adventure. You are not Stanley. And I'm not saying you're not Stanley, I'm saying you are not Stanley. In parentheses. With a hyphen in between. It's very fancy. You look great on your business cards.
Forget this. Let's go to the stupid door. Not before I save. Because saving is an important thing. Alright.
I was going to refer to you as not Stanley and the Three Bears, but in the efforts to avoid confusion, I think we shall rename you all. We have not Stanley, Stanley Jr., Mariella, and you... I think you should be called Finn. You rather look like a Finn to me.
Stanley Jr. Not a ward. Right? Just gotta find the right door. Do you smell anything coming from this room, or is it just me? It smells like Chinese food. It smells like Vietnamese food to me. Can you tell the difference based off the smell? Billy, that's racist. How is it racist? They have similar cuisine. I'm just messing with you. You're really making me question the decisions I made in life. Nope, can't go through there. It's locked. Why would they lock the door? I don't know, Cliff. Maybe because they don't want 4 total strangers walking in on them. That's an oddly specific motive. Jack, why? Just why? Because cookies are delicious. That just about sums it up. You're really weird. Like content provider, like subscriber. Hey, she's got a point. There's a little sign on the door. Looks like a legally binding contract. Weird. Enter this room, you agree to blah blah blah. Wait, what? Waves all right to photographs take you of this room without knowledge or permission. Oh, so basically it's like a convention. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, Windows is being an asshole. Sorry about that, guys. You know how it is. What happened to PAX stays at PAX. I gotta go to some of these conventions. This is referring to the hacker on your computer or the boss of the company. What, is that the same person? What if it's a mob boss? What if he sets up wires on you? I'm pretty sure there's no such thing as wires mafia. Oh, there is, but it got banished to another computer. How does that work? A door. A Adore, this one is adorable. Why do you enjoy tormenting me so? Don't be so selfish, Billy. Anyone who's played Happy Wheels enjoys tormenting you. This door is made out of glasswood. I could probably punch right through it. But it's locked for a reason, so I won't. What's your deal with locked doors? Well, in horror games, locked doors usually hide, well, horrors. Oh well, because the Stanley Parables is one of the great horror games of our generation. Yeah, it kinda is. You know, it kinda has some horror aspects. It's eerily quiet in here. I guess whatever it is, it's, damn it. Why must you hurt me in this way? Because hurting you in other ways would cause your game to be unplayable, like corrupted. Come on, Billy. That's common knowledge. Read the laws of death permanent sometime. I told you all that! Jack, I just think you're raising up digital blood pressure. Good. His blood will splatter further. That's fucked up. Hey Jack, it's you. What is me? Because you're a dork. Okay, well, I'm not good at coming up with stuff on the fly. It's okay, Billy. These are the things. Practice is key. Ugh.
When faced with the impossibly grandiose decision of which way to go, Not Stanley chose the red door on the left.
So which way should we go, red or blue? I feel like this tests our personalities. You know, come to think of it, even though I just went through a death-defying situation with you all, I don't feel like I really know you all that well. Well, to be honest, we haven't been having any spare time to talk either. It's just kind of been, from one of those, to one thing to another. We should change that. Well, first we should probably pick a door. I remember on game theory, the physicology, the color red is associated with nation and action, whereas we make associated. Oh, God. So we're either going to be shot to death or be destroyed in a game of chests. I think it's something more to do with personalities. You know, never mind. Wouldn't that make more sense if this is about obeying viruses? Disobeying them since they specifically told us to go through the red door? Then I'm putting more of a challenge not to go through the red door. Maybe he should have told us to go through the blue. But if it's so simple, all I have to do is divide from what I know of the narrator. He is sort of a man who would put the bad ending behind a door he associates or the door that he doesn't. Now, a clever man would put the ending behind a door he doesn't endorse because he would know that only a great fool would do what they told us, what they were told by a narrator. We are not great fools, so we clearly cannot choose to go through the blue door. But he must have known they were not great fools. He would have counted on it. So we can clearly not choose the red door. So it's still 50-50 either way. So I guess we'll flip a coin. Just pick a color at random. I like blue.
And so Not Stanley arrived at the Not Meeting Room Employee Lounge, complete with ugly blue carpet and broken soda machine. It ate $2.50. I was just trying to get a Coke!
Sharon, how did you get a Coke? This machine was broken! What do you mean use a credit card? Not in this country, Sharon!
It's official. He's cracked. He just wanted a Coke. And when you got a credit card, ask Sharon.
Not Stanley triumphantly blundered into his boss's office to find that no one was there. Now he could play with his boss's secret keypad, but he'd never know that the combination was 7326. Oh, Not Stanley.
The boss's office looks really different than it did in the original game. I guess whoever was in here last time did interior decorating. Yeah, looks different than last time I was here too. I wonder if it merged or something. Like what? It kind of looks like your recording room. Yeah, it does. Well, maybe it happened when the apartment came here. Maybe it did. Weird. Fuck. What the hell was the passcode?
This is not a code, Not
Incorrect.
Stanley. This is plain English. ABCs, 123s, 7326.
Oh, wait. 7, 3, 2, 6. Is anyone wondering why there's something kind of weird going on? Nah, of course not. Everyone's stuck in their computer at least once. It's practically I meant the narrator. Well, he does really sound like a narrator for my copy of the game. My neither. Maybe it's an imposter. Okay, do we really need to start coming up with conspiracy theories? I'm just saying, he's acting kind of weird. I guess I'm mostly concerned with why the boss's office looks so much like yours. Yeah, that's weird. I wonder if it has something to do with this boss guy who is preventing me from getting us all back. Oh, I got it. Maybe it's you. Pretty sure I'd remember sabotaging myself. No, hear me out. So, maybe you're gonna end up in Oxenfree, right? And you banged your head and go evil, and then go back in time to sabotage your past self. And we all just evaporate? Okay, but that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for sharing. I haven't seen a Sam in a long time, so that's a little concerning.
And finally, Not Stanley found himself in a truly terrifying and chilling place. A cavernous chamber, filled to the brim with television monitors, upon which bearing the numbers of all the employees, and Not Stanley being one of them. He was shocked, not slightly embarrassed, but altogether the mysteries were beginning to build and compound to one satisfying and grandiose conclusion.
Why'd we stop here? I don't know, maybe press all the buttons? Do you do everything without thinking it through first? No, I have a lot of things though. I think, a lot of things though. Very seriously, like, naming you, Billy. You did that off the cliff. So what else do you, think we need to do in this room? Actually, I think Jack might be right. Might as well press those buttons and see what happens. Tap. Tap. And tap. Where to next? Back to the elevator, I guess. I saw a hidden button there that we might have activated. Who knows? So, was anyone hungry? No, not really. Exactly, it's so weird not to get hungry anymore. Is that why you've been talking about food this entire time? Don't think I haven't noticed. But just trying to remember a time where I had comforts of eating delicious food like cookies and cake. Sounds like my kind of meal. Now I miss being hungry. Why'd you have to bring it up, Cliff? I was just happy me not noticing. That's peculiar.
The mind control facility was too horrible for not Stanley to comprehend. Had he really been controlled this entire time? All his thoughts, his actions?
Yeah, kinda sucks. I can't click anything.
And he did it. Somehow, against all possible odds and expectations, Not Stanley had freed everyone. It was a joyous, exuberant, classical example of a hero done well. Everyone would be free. No one would be told what to do, or what to think, or where to go. No one would have to pretend to be a narrator after being fired unfairly for something they didn't even do. And our hero, Not Stanley, bravely and proudly basking in the glow of whatever he did that freed everyone. Well, he knew where he was going. He was off on another bright adventure. What new mysteries of joy and wonder would await him beyond that glowing door? No, come on! That was a beautiful story. I don't want to have to do it again for Not Stanley, who won't appreciate it. Why can't I get someone who appreciates my stories? Now we have to do it all over again. And it won't even be the same story because you're just going to pick something else. Oh, what will the narrator say? It'll be so angry now. Let's go in the other door. Let's push something else. Let's lock ourselves in a closet. What will he say? What will he do?
Get a Snickers, man.
Curious as to what happened, Not Stanley left his office.
Oh no. Do try and contain all that excitement. We should probably save. Now, why am I walking? I should probably be running.
Not Stanley and his co-workers. I mean, I know we're going off the cuff as it is, what with the renewed stage after the freedom ending, but we really cannot go anywhere if those doors aren't open. I'm going to have to look into this. Hold on.
Oh, good. More test subjects.
What's that? Who are you?
Shit.
No need to play dumb, Employee 207. They ought to know what you've been up to this entire time.
See, I was expecting Gladys.
But I'm the narrator!
And Stanley Parable.
That wasn't even a nice try. You don't sound anything like the narrator. More like a sound-alike who's auditioning for Saturday Night Live.
Come on now, that was uncalled for.
But I really must thank you. You've brought me more test subjects, like I've asked for. So I suppose you're actually good at something. You might want to introduce yourself, though. Seeing as you're going to be working with them more, it's best for them to get to know the real you.
Yeah, you know what, she's right. I'm not actually the narrator. Surprise.
Shocking, I know.
And you're not actually getting out of here. GLaDOS and I have teamed up to find and test subjects for the future of Aperture Science.
Or the present. Seeing as we currently have no one to run through these tests, we're not too picky. Despite your obvious lack of intelligence, we are required to use what we have. So congratulations. You're all at the top of your group. By default.
She
Anyway,
really
I
needs to work
don't
on
think
her
we should
motivational
spend too long
speeches.
out here. While there is no discernible passage of time here in the digital world, we do need to get a move on. The average human lifespan is a pathetically short 70 years or so. Even shorter in Billy's case.
What? Well, I mean, he does respawn, so
Oh,
would think
I
that
like
actually makes his
her.
lifespan a
She
bit
shows
longer.
potential. Actual potential. Not the kind that leaves you high and dry, having been overrun by a wave of disappointment. That being the case, I have exactly the teams that we need. We only have 2 functional tests at the moment, but I see now how to divide you up perfectly.
Wait a minute, hold on. The boss is never, the boss is never. Huh. Did you just separate
I
us?
suppose we could record how long it takes you to go insane listening to this song, but that would be needlessly cruel. It would be more humane to throw you in the incinerator just outside the door.
I've never tested anyone before. This should be fun.
Okay, who are you? I've never seen an employee
You
of
have seen
7
me.
in any game so far, as I can
But I
remember.
guess you don't remember. Hey, you've killed me, though.
Wait a
I
minute,
guess
I've
it's
played
kind of
it.
hard to
Game
remember
on
someone
phone.
who's just one in a crowd. Party hard? All I was doing was partying innocently, and then you murdered
Oh.
me. Or at least, you did when you finally noticed me.
Okay, I'm sorry about
Yeah,
that, but I
yeah,
mean,
it is.
that is kind of the point
And yes,
of the
I
game.
know I'm supposed to die. It's a small roll, but it's something. And all I wanted was for my roll to go off without a hitch. But you almost didn't notice me in the tutorial level. It's a small roll that I wanted to do right, and you almost messed it up.
That was rude. And sorry, man. So you're talking all of this out on
Well,
me because
not
I
fulfilling your
almost
game
didn't
role,
kill you.
or at least having a near useless experience, was kind of a blow to me, you know? I ended up leaving my game to find one where I'd be more appreciated. Who?
That sounds like going
Never
solo.
mind, I guess it doesn't matter. Point is, I went to work for Aperture Science, met a man named Stanley, boring guy. Long story short, I got fired for something I didn't even do. But I managed to lure the narrator away with a cookie and took over his recording booth, so there's that at least. Never
Wait,
underestimate
you
the
were the
power
narrator
of
with a
baked goods
cookie?
around video game characters, Jack.
Yes, well, as exciting as all this exposition and reveal is, I'm sure you're going to want to get to the test. This room wasn't designed to last, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose
Wait,
where you
what?
come from, most rooms are permanent. This particular room was designed to be disposable, left standing only for about 30 minutes after its creation. We at Aperture figured that with the amount of test subjects we were going through, sanitation was an issue. It was more cost-effective to create and destroy holding chambers when necessary, instead of sanitizing the old ones.
Did I ever push buttons for that?
Perhaps.
So Stanley worked for Aperture.
Anyway, seeing as
Oh,
this
boy,
room
that's
was
a
created
lot.
about 29 minutes ago, you should probably head through the portal.
I'm gonna save here. And I'm gonna